Hey there, this is Lead Generation for Loan Officers Part 2. But if you're a realtor and you're like, hey, I'm not a loan officer, this doesn't apply to me, you're still going to want to listen. This applies to both realtors and loan officers. And in this episode, I go behind the scenes on partnering with a loan officer, how to go about doing that, and how to do it in a non-traditional way. Loan officers are not just there to be in the background to answer questions for financing. Sure, that is a very important piece. But if you guys come together as partners and put a plan together, you can generate a lot more clients in your businesses. So stick around and listen up. Are you tired of the same old school real estate lead generation tactics? Then you've come to the right show. Welcome to Open House, Open Mind, the podcast. I'm your host, Michelle, and this is not your average real estate podcast. I'm here to challenge the industry's standards. You won't find pushy, salesy bro tactics here. There's a better way to do business without that icky feeling so that buyers and sellers are coming to you instead of you chasing them. So if you're ready to challenge those traditional standards with me, to fill your database, to learn mindset hacks that challenge your own limiting beliefs, and to take actionable steps to improve your open house experience, then stick around. Let's get you some consistent income in the business you worked so hard to get licensed in. And let's have some fun while we're at it. All right, today's podcast is going to be a recap of an open house that I just left. I'm actually sitting in my car right now before I go in the house so that it's fresh in my mind. I want to talk about everything we did today at the open house. And it's actually a part 2 of what I covered on last week's open house on introducing the process that I teach to loan officers. I normally teach this process to realtors only, but I'm opening it up to include loan officers because I really think it's so valuable. I had a lender with me today, loan officer / lender, and it went really well. And we were able to do some role play on the conversational script that I teach. And it's so, and what he got from that is like, you think because it's simple, right? It's very simple. But when a live person comes in and you're kind of on the spot, you realize like, wow, I do really need to practice this. Even in our role play session, he found that he, was stumbling a little bit because it's brand new to him, first time doing it. And it's just like a testament to you really have to do these open houses over and over and over again. And the first few are going to be practice sessions. Believe me, once you get it down, you are going to be an expert at this. You're going to master this. And what happened is we had kind of a slow open house today. So it was a perfect opportunity to do some role play. This particular open house was a condo, and it's currently being used as an Airbnb. It is a really cute staged Airbnb, and it's vacant. And so, like I always say, when you're slow at an open house, it's a perfect opportunity to film some videos and remember you can use the videos for future posts, for future reels. So like what I was telling him today, he was saying like, well, I'm not really ready. I don't know what to even talk about, what to post about. So in that case, I told him just go around and shoot little, 30-second videos and keep it in your phone. And then when you start to feel that you have something to say, you have something to share, then you can go back to those videos and you can do a voiceover on those videos and talk about what it is that you're currently working on as far as for, lenders or loan officers. Maybe you have a new program you want to talk about. Maybe you're niched down and you want to talk about something in your niche, but then you want to relate it back to, the mortgage rates or whatever it is to merge those two together. And so that was really helpful. We were able to get all of that done. And and we were able to do some role play. And then we had one family come in, and this particular family had an agent, and they said right away they had an agent, and they said they also had a lender. And so, like I spoke about in last week's podcast, if you haven't listened to that, go ahead and listen to that one. But as far as, us realtors, when they say they have another agent, that's it. There's really not much to talk about. But for you guys, for the loan officers, for the lenders, you can still approach them. You can, offer them your business card and offer to give them a second opinion. Talk about some of the programs you have that their lender might not have. Now, I'm not saying, to take them from their lender. I'm just saying give them an opportunity to call you if needed. If for some reason that particular lender can't close the deal. Like, for instance, some of these big banks that they use, like, I'm not going to say names, but some of the big, huge banks out there with physical banks, sometimes they can't close a loan. And sometimes your direct lenders, they can get the deal done. So that's what I'm talking about at that moment. And so he was able to kind of, talk to them more, whereas I just stood back in the background and I was kind of nudging him to just talk to them about, what it is they want to do. Do they want to purchase this particular home as a primary residence? Were they looking for an investment property? And we were explaining to them that it's an Airbnb. So, in that case, as lenders, as loan officers, you guys are able to talk to everybody that walks into the home. So it's really a huge opportunity. Remember, if you can partner up with a realtor and just do these open houses, week after week after week, partner up and just have a plan before you start. One of the things he was saying is that out there, in the world, you have these top producers that say, yeah, go out there and host open houses. And even as lenders, they say, yeah, go get your business from open houses. But what they're telling you is stuff that they've done in the past, old school ways, old traditions. And they're telling you guys as loan officers to go to the open houses, visit these open houses in one day and try to build rapport with the agents. And what I'm telling you guys to do is partner up, find an agent before they host an open house. Partner up with an agent and ask them, do you mind if I host your open houses with you as a partner? And come up with a plan before. And so you're not just going to be that loan officer that's sitting in the corner there ready to, answer questions. That's not the only thing you're going to do. You're going to literally partner up so that when someone walks in, if it's somebody that you can talk to, you talk to and you try to convert them into a client. If the agent is already talking to somebody and you have someone walk in, then you can take that family and then you could talk to them until the agent's free to talk to them. You guys partner together and find leads and get clients together. So that's what I have for you guys. If you're finding this valuable, please share this with another, loan officer friend, another realtor friend. If you want more, you want to dive in deeper on how to do this. If you want to role play together, which is extremely helpful, you don't realize you need it until it comes time that you need to speak to somebody. If you want to do that, I have the program and we meet twice a month on Zoom. First of the month, and then we meet mid-month. And we role play. We role play this script over and over and over. And then what happens is when you have challenges in the field, you come back, you bring them, and you say, wait, I'm not really sure about this question. I tried to ask this and it went off on this other tangent. What am I doing wrong? That's what we're there for. That's what I'm there for. So I highly recommend that you jump into the program so that we can coach you one-on-one. We can get in there and role play together and you guys can start not just generating leads, but gaining clients. So that's today's open house recap. I will talk to you guys next time. For those of you who want to take this work deeper and master the art of hosting open houses in order to attract buyers and sellers, then you're going to want to join me inside Open House Mastery. This is a self-paced online course with a live component that will take you through every step you need, from finding open houses to host, to what to say when visitors come in, to converting leads to clients. Together, we're going to get clear on how to confidently land clients, not just leads. On top of all that, when you join Open House Mastery, you get access to my bonus follow-up system, plus my fun buyer manifesting exercise, where I teach you how to coach your buyer clients on manifesting their dream home. Also, you get to join my student-only community, where you get coaching from me once a month, where we master the non-salesy script together. So if you're ready to build a strong foundation in your real estate career and make more money this year, then join Open House Mastery. Link is in the show notes, but get in quick. You won't want to miss this month's live coaching. See you there.